What's going on, Card Pack? Today, I want to share with you 3 higher-end cards that I'm buying right now. Because right now, there's some blood in the streets still. And when there's blood in the streets, it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to buy, especially the right stuff, the best stuff. So I got 3 really good cards I want to share with you today that I think have some really good opportunities locked up. I love this. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Nope. Couple reminders before we dive into this. If you want to hear the audios from these videos, check out the podcast, link in description. If you're listening on the podcast, leave a rating. Really appreciate that. And then if you want my top sports card pick of the day, join the Sports Card Society, SportsCardSociety.com. It's only $12.99 a month. I mean, it's like 40 cents a day. We've been able to make some pretty good money with the Sports Card Society, buying some pretty good cards. A recent example would be this Simone Biles card. We were buying it for $20 back in April. Here it is going for $90 in July. I ended up getting some graded and making some really good money off of those ones. But yeah. And also, if you want help reading charts, check out the Delta Factor. Link for that in the description. You get a couple bonuses. You get a free month of the society and a year access to the Discord. Oh, yeah, you get access to the private Discord, too, with the Sports Card Society. So check that out. And if you want to get some cool T-shirts, check out SportsCardSwag.com. All right, let's dive in. The first one I'm going to show you is a guy, you may know him, Mr. Lebron James. By the way, hit that like button. I really appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button, too. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers. Still getting over the COVID a bit. I think I'm doing better, though. I think I'm doing better. But yeah, hit that like button. So, the LeBron James I want to show you here that I really like, and a lot of people don't even know about this card, is obviously, you look at the Topps, you're like, okay, I know about the Topps card, but do you know about the Topps first edition? Much more rare card. I mean, look at the pop count of these two. 1993, which is an okay pop count for the regular Topps, but only 108 for the first edition. The first edition, basically the difference is it's got the stamp up here. That's all you need. Makes it a unique card. And I pulled it back over 365 days. Looks like the high sale on this one was almost 47,000. Almost 47,000. And right now, when was that? Boy, that was just in June. And right now, I couldn't find a 10 that I really liked in terms of price. But what I did find is I found the auction. I found an auction of the PSA 10, and I think this is the one you really want to pay attention to. Because the latest sale of the 10 went for $13,800. Sale before that was $16,300. About $15,000 there. So somewhere around $15,000, $16,000 seems to be the actual $14,000 to $16,000 seems to be the price for this. And that just seems like a really good deal to me, especially based when you look on the chart back here. This sucker was going for $46,800, $42,000. 42.8, and this is just when Market Mover started tracking it. So I don't know what this was going for in February. It could have been going for a heck of a lot more when the big run-up happened. But back in June, I mean, this card's really come down fast and hard in about 2 months. So, 2 months to the day, actually, because today is now August 1st. So I really like this price point. Plus the pop count's only 108. So this auction right here, it ends in, a little over 2 days. I'll put a link in the description for this auction. I like, if you can get this card under $15,000, I think you got a good deal, even under $16,000. Again, none of this is financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing with you some thoughts that I have on some higher end cards. All right, moving on to the next one. Number 2 on the list. Another guy you might know, Mr. Tom Brady. Now, there's not a whole lot of data on this card. This one, it's his SPX rookie stars. I mean, I guess call it rookie stars. I don't really call it that, but it's his SPX, Upper Deck SPX, and it's out of 1350. So pretty limited card. You gotta love that. Pop count on the 10, on the PSA 10, is only 113. Now the latest sale that we see on here is 38.1. That was back on May 7th. Now let's go to the old eBay real quick. And it confirms. Back on May 6th, 38.1. Now this card, it's a low print card. 1350 made, that's all. Pop count of only 113. Now let's get rid of this sold here. And what I see is this right here. This PSA 10 for sale at $37,000. That caught my eye because the comps support that. Now on higher end cars like this with lower pops and stuff like that, comps are more flexible. But this is, and the ones I'm bringing you today, I'm bringing them to you because they were the best ones I could, how do I say it? What am I trying to say? Because I found comps that were solid that showed the price of these cards being also solid. You know what I mean? Because on these higher end, lower pop count cards that don't sell that often, it can be really hard to nail down a comp, nail down a price, so the prices can kind of go all over the place. But the ones I'm going to show you today, there's only one more after this, I was able to find a solid, fairly recent comp and a card for sale that matched that was around that comp. Now that LeBron I just showed you, that's an auction, so I think that's going to go for around the comp, somewhere between $14,000 to $16,000. But this Brady here, it's actually a buy it now. And actually, you can make an offer on this. I feel like $37,000 with the last one in May going for 38.1. This one being at 37 seems solid. And it's Tom Brady. The football season's about to start. God forbid he wins another Super Bowl. I mean, can you count out Tom Brady and the Bucs this year? I don't think so. I don't see why you possibly could. I mean, I think Tom Brady's going to probably be about the same quarterback. That team's going to be about the same, except for they're all going to be another year trained together. Because, when they got to the playoffs, something clicked and they really started working together. Really working really well together, I should say. Because during the season, they were a very beatable team. But when they got to the playoffs, something clicked and that team just started working on all cylinders together. So I think they're a team to watch out for this year. God forbid Tom Brady wins his eighth. God, if he wins his eighth playoff or Super Bowl. But, I mean, I think the Bucs definitely make it to the Super Bowl. Nonetheless, Tom Brady's legacy is cemented. I just don't see any kind of gamble on this card. It just seems like a solid buy to me. Same thing with that LeBron. He's LeBron. And both of these cards have pretty low pop counts. Just what was it for this one? 113 pop count on the Tom Brady and 108 on the LeBron. So these just seem like good buys to me, and they have comps to support them, and they have a price history that shows that, hey, this is actually a good deal, especially this LeBron here. This being up here, 46.8, 42, 42.8. I mean, and now you can get it down here around 14 to 16. Just seems like a really good buy to me. So moving on to the last and final of the three cards, we got Patrick Mahomes. Again, football season's starting up. The Patrick Mahomes I have, though, is one that a lot of people don't really talk about that much. Pop count, again, being pretty low on this, 196. It's his Select XRC Prism redemption card. So, maybe you opened some Select this year, or maybe you opened some Select before. They have the XRC redemption cards. Although maybe they only have the Prism of the one this year, because now they have Prism redemption Prism Auto redemption, stuff like that. And you get them, they'll give you it'll be like XRC QB4. So you'll get the XRC Prism redemption card of whoever the fourth quarterback taken was, something like that. Mahomes was he the second or third quarterback taken? I feel like he was the third quarterback taken. Doesn't matter because it's Mahomes. And I really like this card because it's one a lot of people don't think about. It's actually technically a 2016. Now, even after he lost the Super Bowl, this card ran up to about 17,000. Here was the day of the Super Bowl. It's about 17,000. Another one at 17,000. Now it's come down. Now Mahomes only dropped so far. The latest sale on this card was at 10.9, right? So this is the one that is a little bit further from the comps, but it's going up, right? Here in May, 10.2. Here in May, late May, 10.3. Here in July, 10.9. So I see this card going up. I don't see it really going down much more. Now, if we get rid of the sold listings, this one deviates a bit more from the comp because the lowest one I can find is 12.5. Although this one's 12.995 and you can make an offer on that, probably get it for less than this. I would like to get this card for around 11.5. I think would be a fair offer, would be a fair deal. If you can get it for less, obviously that's great for you as the buyer. But I just really, really, really like this Mahomes card because it's, in terms of his rookie cards, it's Prism, it's Select and all that. Select is obviously rising popularity with it coming out into retail this year. Low pop count, 196. It's Mahomes. We all expect him to win more Super Bowls before his career is over. So I just really, really like this card. I wish I could find you one around 11, but I still like it so much up here. But I think you can make an offer on this one and get it for under 12, although I'd like to get it for 11.5 or under. I think that's where I'd like to get it at. Not to mention, like I said, the season's going to be starting. Preseason, first preseason game is what, in a week or so? Which I can't wait. I'm so excited for football to come back, although I don't really watch much preseason. But that's what I got for you. These were the three cards. This LeBron first edition, this Tom Brady SPX out of 1350, all rookies, of course, and then this Mahomes XRC Select Prism Redemption. I think that these are three great cards to have in your collection, anyone's collection, and I know that I have my eye out. So that's what I got for you. Links for everything in the description. The Sports Card Society, this Market Movers tool, by the way, with the discount code that I'm using to look at all this data. Put a link for that in the description. Hit that like button. Stay classy. You're awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.